Welcome to Shogun Bros No DECAFF, where passion meets purpose in the world of dogs. We go beyond the surface, covering care, training, breeding, husbandry, showing, genetics, and the history behind the breeds that shape our culture. We're here to inform, inspire, and keep it real. No hype, no shortcuts, and definitely no DECAFF. Join us Monday through Friday at 4:30 Arizona time. No daylight savings, no nonsense, just honest conversations about what it really takes to raise, train, and understand great dogs. This is Shogun Bros No DECAFF. Let's get started. Disclaimer: we do not participate in any illegal activity and will not violate any animal or human rights. All opinions shared on this podcast are the individual thoughts of the speaker and do not reflect the thoughts or opinions of our guest or the host. In other words, your words are your words and your thoughts are your thoughts, not mine. Say it. Stand on it.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Top of the morning, everybody. Top of the morning, Big A.
Hey, what's going down?
Oh, man, you know what it is, man. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. Salute, salute, salute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man,
it's a good day, Big A. It's a good day.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I made my tea too hot this morning, so yeah, I'm letting it blow out a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Normally when I add the fruits and stuff to it, it cool it off, man. But yeah, it just burnt my tongue a little bit, so you know how that go.
Yeah.
But
sir.
It's Tuesday, man. It's Tuesday, man. It's a lovely day, man. It's a beautiful day, and today I told y'all to get y'all to do y'all's own research, man, so we could combine notes, man, and start making us our little. It's not an apocrypha, but it's a type of book that has medicines in there. Now, mind you, I want to put a quick disclaimer on all of that. Nothing that we share here today is meant to replace veterinary knowledge or veterinary technology whatsoever. However, man, growing up, I didn't have access to veterinarians. I still don't have access to every single thing a veterinarian can do because it just ain't cost effective. But are there things that you can do to prevent situations where you might need a veterinarian? That's what we're here to talk about today. All right, you're never going to avoid everything. Life is not designed for everything to be avoided. However, in today's episode, I simply want to make sure that everybody has the opportunity to share their piece on home remedies. What's good, Big A?
Ain't much, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Cause we had that episode where we were talking about Big Pharma and them making the whole veterinarian experience political and attacking your finances, man, in order for you to have a dog, man, and make it more of a luxury than the old American way of just owning a dog, whether it's working or a pet. So these are things that we need to be looking into and sharing that information, man, because that's the only way that we can combat the big boys, man, is to show them that we don't need them. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, with that being said, man, Brother Big A, you also had the Bushido code for the day and everything. And
yeah, give me a second.
Okay, take your time, brother. Take your time. Because we still got to do before we get too far into it. I still got some dogs I want to show and everything, but definitely, man. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. Salute to all y'all. If you're a veteran, man, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you. If you're not a veteran and you supported a veteran, thank you. Thank you. Because it takes a village to raise a child. It also takes a community to support a soldier. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
Every village, every small town, every city, we all over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Man, it's Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And we did this last year too, man. So shout out to the twins. Shout out to Richard Stratton.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, there's a couple other, famous bulldoggers that served in the military as well. And
Mm-hmm.
I think Leitner was a military member, if I'm not mistaken, where he went to Colorado. So yeah, man. Brother Dickie, what's good, big dog, man? Prayers up for my brother Dickie. Salute.
Hey, salute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. We a lot of the Bulldogs really started the game kind of changed a little bit after World War II, you know. That's when, a lot of the vets were coming home from World War II, man, and getting back or getting involved with the dogs, man, with a whole different light to them. So, salute to the vets, man. You know, going out there handling business, then coming back, looking forward to getting home to their dogs, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know that feeling, man. You pulled away from him, man, and knowing can't nobody do for him like you can do for your dog, man.
Yeah,
Nobody do for your dogs like you can do for your dog, bro.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Bushido code of the day, and that is Jen, compassion. True strength is measured in how you care for what depends on you. Compassion isn't softness, it's responsibility, attention, and presence. You can't claim to love your dogs if you won't learn to heal them. Shogun.
Nasty, nasty. I like that, man. Salute, salute. Speaking of healing, man, this is some healed dogs right here, man. Shouts
Mm-hmm.
out to Big C and Cayenne, the pup of the
Hey,
week.
man.
Y'all see it.
Yeah, man.
The dog of the week, the adult dog of the week, greater than 12 months old, is none other than Young Fam's Golden Boy Prime.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Sergeant Stubby. Appreciate it, Young Fam. Salute. Not only did Sergeant Stubby serve as a dog that could detect gas or carcinogenic things in the air, he also actually routed a French spy and found a French spy within the ranks of the Americans, man. Shout out to Sergeant Stubby.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Salute, JT. Salute, bro. He say he's having coffee and chilling with a dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, yesterday, Big A, I was able to get Sis and my cousin out and do some scent work with them present. It's different because you and I, we see it all the time with our own dogs, man. I'm certain y'all do this too, but it's different when you get family and friends over that don't really know the dogs like that, and they get to see them do things, because all they know is what they see on the internet. And I ran into a couple of people yesterday that when they saw him, because he's in shape now, I got him in pretty good shape. It was like, man, he's just got so much muscle, and it's it make you proud, bro. It genuinely made me proud, man. Like, that people who don't have an eye for or don't know about it can see the work. So it felt good, man. It felt good. But,
man.
Yeah, man. And I know it feels good to have a dog like Golden Boy Prime in the leash too. You can't. I think it's next to impossible if you're in a stable mind to not enjoy having something that looks that good in your leash. Period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're a humble person, man, like you got to know when the work is done. Actually, it is. So we did an episode about that, talking about the differences between night and daytime senses, and actually scent goes up at when it's hot. Think about this. You ever been around a person that's kind of chubby or like it has a small amount of BO and it get hot? It's going to amplify that smell, or it's going to amplify that smell. But I think it said that sounds travel better, so hearing goes up in the cold, but scent will go down. Also, like nose running and things of that nature will cause it as well. But good question, young fam. Very good question. Current dog of the month is Pitwise's Oren Ishii.
Hey.
We'll be voting for the dog of the month first week in December. From the dog correction, that's the pup of the month. That's a pup. Don't let me correct myself right now. Pup of the month. And then the pup of the quarter was Big C's Cash Dog.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Mark your calendars. South Bottom Kennels show, March 14th, 2026 at the Sugar Arena, Arcadia Fairgrounds in New Iberia, Louisiana. I hope to see y'all there. If you can make it. If not, it's no smoke. But this is one of the times right here where you can put your money where your mouth is and support the community. The brothers putting on something great. I saw some brothers win I think it was a 70-inch flat screen out there last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was this year. It was early this year, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gas and go.
Yeah. Oh, gas go.
Yeah.
And I think he won the big old bottle of Hennessy from out there too.
He won it all, man.
Yeah.
He won everything.
but he put in the money. He bought the raffle tickets for it, man. So
yes, he did. He sure did.
That, salute to that.
He knew what he was doing because he brought the truck like he knew he figured it. Yeah.
I wonder what they would have did if he ain't have room. They would have to ship it to him.
Man, he would have made something happen. You know what it is.
Man, ain't no way, bro. Driving all the way back to Arizona with that thing on top of my car, man. God, don't be more careful.
Man, just to get back and find out it's broke. Due to the travel.
Yeah, I see what you said, bro. Hey, be careful what you eat on the road, y'all. That's all I'm telling you. Be careful what you eat on the road.
Yeah, that's real.
All right, y'all. Yeah. We passed the 10-minute mark, man. And I've been filibustering to give people time to get in here, man. Those that get in here, and if not, they can catch it on the replay. We got real information to put out today, and this one bothered me, Big A. So I was gonna kick it off. Interject as much as you feel the need to, but I really wanted to start this one off. But this is a question I had, and I got some information. So the first home remedy I want to talk about is a long-term one, and this is over healthy lifestyle and healthy dietary choices, not just for your dog, but for you as well. So a lot of this stuff is transferable to humans, but I'm talking about the dog for the purposes of today's episode. First topic I want to cover in diet. While there is no single cure-all diet to prevent cancer in dogs, integrating certain foods rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds into a balanced diet is widely recommended by many veterinary experts to support overall health and potentially lower risk. The first up on the list are vegetables and fruits, high in antioxidants. These foods contain phytochemicals and antioxidants. They help protect cells from damage caused by free radicals. Crucifixous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, and Brussels sprouts. Pretty much all the stuff that I don't really fool with except for cauliflower and broccoli. They contain compounds like sulforaphane that may help detoxify the body and inhibit cancer cell growth. Lightly steaming them can help them be easier to digest. All right, so right there, we're talking about preventatives. Also, yellow and orange vegetables, carrots, pumpkin, and sweet potatoes. They're rich in beta-carotene, provitamin A, which supports immune system and fights free radicals. So out of this list right so far that I actually used, broccoli, kale, carrots, pumpkin, and sweet potatoes, they all have benefit besides just getting the dog in shape, and it actually has long-term benefits of fighting free radicals. Now, for those of y'all that know what free radicals are, it's just basically endorphins or ions in the body that are unstable. They get together and they form cancerous polyps or cancerous cells, and then those cancerous cells can develop into lumps and things of that nature. But these foods were mentioned to help rid those from the body, whether it be through treating them through the skin, through the saliva, or pooping them out and peeing them out. So definitely, I remember I think it was Toya was talking about on his channel the other day about these foods, and the next one I'm going to read to you has the same thing. Before I get too far gone, though, Big A, did you want to jump in there or anything, or
Yeah, you good?
Okay,
Good.
okay. So next on the list are berries. Blueberries and blackberries specifically are packed with powerful antioxidants and anthenos. Man, these words is crazy. Anthocyanins, which are linked to reducing inflammatory and cell proliferation. Apples contain fiber and polyphenols. Always remove the core and the seeds, as apple seeds contain small amounts of toxins, and that toxin specifically is cyanide. All right, so that's your fruits and veggies. That's your fruits and veggies to help with preventing cancerous cells in your dogs. Now, the reason I'm going over cancer is because that's one of the things right there, man. You don't know how bad it is when your dog gets it. All right. So if you never dealt with that before, man, it is a sad thing. My uncle Sakita Kimchi, when I was probably like 16, 17, that dog had been with him probably like 10, 11 years. She had a cancerous lump on her head, and like her head actually became misshapen because of the tumor that formed on the dog's head. And it got to the point basically where it was pressing on her brain and she couldn't even walk anymore. So this is coming from a place of true experience. I ain't gonna say understanding because I can't. Understanding means you can fix it, but true experience where I watched a dog that was completely healthy for 11, 12 years go down within 6 months to the point where she was so deformed that if you didn't know what she looked like, you'd never know what she looked like because she had basically like somebody took a bat and hit her on top of her head and it just started to swell up and never went down. Really, really sad end to that dog, and there was no surgery to fix it. So that's why we're having this tough conversation today, to help out with the best we can with all my brothers and sisters. Man, it is extremely important to me that this helps somebody. You know what I'm saying? And the best way for it to help somebody is for you to never know if you had cancer or not because you just never have it, right? Healthy fats and oils are next on the list. These are essential for reducing chronic inflammation. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fish oil from salmon and sardines. Love my sardines, y'all. I love my sardines, y'all. Known for anti-inflammatory and anti-tumor properties. Supplementation is often recommended for joint health and general well-being. And I use salmon when I'm in heavy shaping of a dog. When I'm working them heavy, but typically my sardine is my daily dose. They're super inexpensive, and you don't have to give them the whole can. Let me give y'all something too. Depending on what I'm doing, I might not give them the whole can. I might give one dog the water and a sardine out of the can, right? Just enough to have some sardine in there because you can overdo with fish oil and it can cause plaque in arteries and veins as well. So you don't want to overdo it with omega-3s. It is a fat. It's a healthy fat, but it is a fat, and you can OD on it. So if I give one dog the water and one of the sardines out there over their food, then I'll give another dog the rest of the sardines. You know what I'm saying? So one is getting more of the juice and the extract, where the other one is getting just pure power from the fish, right? And then some days I'll load them down. Like on a Sunday, if it's a big meal and it's heavily based upon like raw as opposed to kibble, I might give them the whole can of sardine and a piece of salmon or some tuna in there, to help out with it. But that's just how I do it. That's not nothing I say here is to be a directive. It's supposed to be used as something that you can collaborate with what you're already doing to maybe help your dogs be a little bit healthier and look a little bit brighter. One thing that I have noticed about these foods is not only are they cancer reducing foods, but they also help with the skin and coat of your dog. I can tell when my omega-3s are out of balance, especially with Saki, his fur will literally get darker or lighter, and you can actually see the oil in the dog's skin. So
yeah.
Another healthy fat is coconut oil, which I'm a big proponent of coconut oil. I genuinely believe in coconut oil. I think it's a very, very potent substance, and it's also a healthy fatty acid that can also be used as a topical treatment. It does have antiseptic qualities, as Big A alluded to yesterday. This is one of the things where it can be used internally and externally on your dogs to help your dogs fight off infections and things of that nature. Big A, before I go any further, is I don't want to hog the mic, man. If you need to jump in there, but let me know.
Nah, you good, bro.
All right. Other immune boosting foods, medicinal mushrooms. See, I don't know nothing about no mushrooms, y'all. But it does break it down. Turkey tail, reishi, shiitake, and maitake contain compounds like beta glucans. They can significantly boost immune system activity and reduce inflammation. So I don't know if y'all getting the overarching thing here, but if you find foods that are high in reducing inflammatory or basically creating pockets in the dog where the cancer can even grow because it's inflamed, those foods are good at reducing cancer, not just in dogs, but in people as well. And while it was previously thought that garlic was poisonous to dogs, it is in large amounts. Garlic is one of the best foods you can use to reduce those those free radicals in the bloodstream. All right.
Yeah. It's just how do you take the garlic that count?
Yes, sir. And
it's supposed
with
to
the
be
dogs,
fresh. Yeah.
And with the dogs, very, very, like I'm talking about like micro trays. It may be just the extract from it, like from a knife that you use to cut a clove of garlic might be enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't want to OD on it, man. But like garlic is very, very good at reducing free radicals.
Yeah.
Another one. This is a spice. Turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful compound with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, extensively studied for its potential in cancer prevention and treatment. Okay, so let's check this out. All the other ones were preventatives. This is the first thing that I read to y'all that actually says for treatment. Now, I'm not trying to show anybody's intelligence. I swear to none, that's never my intention, man. I be doing this research, writing down notes, and then putting it out there. But treatment is different from prevention because treatment means the dog already has it. It's already there, and you're trying to combat it. Okay. Now, obviously, I think you're gonna have your highest success rate by doing a combination of these preventative things and going to the veterinary doctor. But if you can't, and you just fighting with everything you got, you want to give the dog the best opportunity to naturally ward it off or just live with the cancer. That's the first thing that I've read to you that has those qualities. Now here's some nutritional strategies as well, and I think that these go overlooked a lot, and this is why I'm so big into a big proponent in having a working dog's work. Beyond specific ingredients and general dietary practices that are important, you need to maintain a healthy weight. Obesity is a significant risk factor for several types of cancers in dogs and humans. Eat quality proteins. Ensure your dog is getting an adequate amount of high quality lean protein like chicken, turkey, and fish to support muscle mass and the immune system. A balanced diet. The most crucial element in a complete and balanced diet that meets all your dog's nutritional needs is certified by organizations like AAFCO, AAFCO, and avoid toxins. Never feed your dog grapes, raisins, onions, garlic in large amounts. Chocolate or artificial sweeteners are just toxic. All right, just toxic, and that's what I had on the cancer portion of this topic. I know I ran kind of long with cancer, y'all, but some of the other stuff is a little less. I can say a little less important, but it's a little less unaliving to your dogs. But cancer is it's a big thing, man. What's up, Big A?
Ain't much, man. Here's a couple of books that you could look into if you wanted to get some further education or knowledge. on these subjects or reinforce what you already know. One book is called The Nature of Animal Healing by Martin J. Goldstein, a classic resource covering diet, natural supplements, and integrative holistic veterinarian care. Then you have Dr. Picarin's Complete Guide to Natural Health for Dogs and Cats. Highly respected text focusing on natural feeding, homeopathy, and general wellness, excellent for preventative care. Then you have Canine Body Language, photographic guide by Brenda Aloff. Essential for remedy prevention, understanding your dog's distress signals before issues become severe or require medical attention. And then you have The First Aid Companion for Dogs and Cats by Amy D. Shojay. Focused on emergency preparedness, stabilizing a pet, and knowing when to rush to the vet. Crucial for understanding limitations.
Yeah, man. You just said a lot, man. And this is there was a word that you brought up just in apothecary. And, there's books called apocryphas, and it's a collection of writings, and that include canons and some of that. But there's another thing called apothecary, which is a person who provides medicines or develops medicines and remedies, right? And so I was sent a book called the Book of Apothecary for Humans, but basically for episodes like this right here, I'm putting together my list of things that y'all share and that I learned to have my own apothecary. You know, and I think all serious dog owners might want to look into that, because most of the conversations I have with other dog owners will go like this, and I'm pretty sure y'all deal with this as well. Hey, my dog got a cut on his paw. What should I do? Think about it like with your children, even yourself. There are certain things that you want to learn before they ever happen, so you can react. Question, Big A. If you were on fire, your shirt was on fire. What would you think to do, or what have you been taught to do?
Stop, drop, and roll.
Exactly, and that's what I'm getting at. It's they taught us that in school. They programmed us to say that. I don't think they use that anymore. But what I'm saying is, it was so consistent that Big A and I weren't educated in the same state, or even in the same country completely. But that ideology transcends race, religion, color, creed, age, sex, gender, or gender dysphoria, whatever you got, because it was considered the best common practice at the time. Now, as you're building, what's up?
It's a moral law.
Yes. And that's what I'm getting at with this apothecary. Like, for me, I'm gonna just give y'all examples of my stuff, man. Like, I don't care. Like, that's take my stuff all you want to. I'm keep doing what I do because my dogs look good, they feel good, I feel good, and we have. So when I'm trimming my dog's nails, it's quite often with the dogs that have dark colored nails that I might accidentally hit quick and it bleeds. First thing I grab is either flour or cornmeal, and it's a clotting agent, right? That is my clotting agent. That's what I use. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm telling you what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what I do. If my dog has a laceration on his coat, let's say, like out here in the desert, Saki will. So y'all seen him, he'll run into a cactus. A lot of times I'll get home, I might use some iodine on there. But before after I'm done cleaning it and putting antiseptic on there, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a thin coat of coconut oil over it. Unless it depends on how wide the cut is. Typically, they're just like dermal cuts, like little puncture holes or small little scratches. But that coconut oil, I believe in that coconut oil. It is a natural astringent. It is a natural antiseptic. So it's going to help fight off infection. And then I might even hit the dog with a little bit of penicillin when penicillin was readily available. I might even hit it with a little bit of penicillin just to give him some antibiotics to help with the healthy antibodies in the dog, right? This is just basic stuff. It's not I'm not here to tell you what to do with your dog, but I will share what I do, stuff like this, willingly, because I'm also looking for feedback in conjunction with sharing knowledge to other brothers and sisters. So maybe you do something that's different. Like I didn't know about avocado oil until about 2 years ago. A brother came through the chat and was like, "Yeah, avocado oil has a higher fat content than coconut oil." You know,
Yeah.
so like it's I've learned so much just having these conversations with great people, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Sardines, I didn't even know all the benefits of sardines, but as we do our research and we do these episodes, I to this day, if I could have only one supplement to go on top of my kibble, it would be sardines.
Mm-hmm.
If I could only grab one thing to go on top of my kibble as a topper, it would be sardines all the time.
Yeah.
Skip, what it do, big dog?
Hey.
So yeah, man, like that's big for me, man. Matter of fact, Big A, let me dial it back real quick, man, because one thing I did not do this morning, man, I definitely did not do my shout outs this morning, bro.
Yeah. Hold up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Let me give a special shout out to my sis, Miss McFarland in the building. Salute, man. Salute, Quick.
Hey.
Quick in the building was good. Quick FC7.
Hey, what's happening?
Genetics rocking. What it do, big dog?
We're going down.
Young fam K9 in the building.
Hey.
What it do? Schoolcraft Kennels. What's good, big dog?
Yes, sir.
Dickie Mother Loving Foster in the building. AAA. What's good, big dog?
Salute.
Walnut PA. What it do, fam?
What's the dealio?
Lil J on the track.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Vinny in the building. What's good, big dog?
What's happening?
Skip Bill.
Skill.
Yes, sir, man. It's good to see y'all brothers and sisters there, man. Good to see y'all brothers and sisters in here. But yeah, man, those are some basic things. I tell you another thing, man, that I think is a good preventative as well for home remedies. My dogs brushing their teeth as regularly as you can, man. That helps with the tartar, and that tartar and plaque are also things that are carcinogens. They put things in the body that shouldn't be there. So if you can brush their teeth, brush their teeth. If you can't brush their teeth, I use the little greenies.
Yeah.
And it definitely helps to at least reduce the impact of tartar fruit that comes. I would say that I think that kibble gives more tartar than raw feed by far.
Yeah.
So yeah, those little greenies do help to cut down on that, and you know what I'm saying, they do help to cut down on that plaque and tartar build up on their teeth.
Yeah, man. And another thing, it's a few things that you can actually feed your dog that clean their teeth and double over as doing multiple things with, with one with one thing. Duck feet, the bone with bone marrow in it. What else? Golly, man. It's a few things, but mainly
I like the soup bones. I like the soup bones.
Well, it's got to be a real bone. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a real bone. Because them, grinding their teeth against the bone, it cleans their teeth thoroughly. Actually, that's what I used to do with my back in the day with my dogs. At this one feed store, they used to sell bones with the bone marrow in it, and they had a freezer full of them, and you would just go purchase a couple of them. They vacuum sealed or whatnot, and sometimes I give it to them frozen. They just lick on it and bite it and do all that stuff until it thawed out and the whole nine, man. But yeah, I would do that once a week. Teeth was pearly white.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, remember before the show, Michonne had a little tartar, and that's what I was giving her, a little bit of stuff like that, and it cleaned it up pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. And the soup bone I was talking about, Big A, you was 100% right. It was real bone, and it came without a marrow in there. They using the saying like the flavor of the soup or whatever. You pretty much make your own broth out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and like
I'm not hip, and I guess I'm not hip.
Yeah, I had actually got that from Ed Frawley. He done talked about that, and you can get them frozen, and I do it to keep the puppies entertained when I'm crate breaking them, because they can eat on it all day. Usually with a puppy, it takes 2 days for them to completely empty out the marrow from just chewing on it and stuff. With a grown dog, as it thaws, they're gonna run through that marrow real fast.
Run through it. Yeah.
Man, these brothers is putting in work, man. Young fam said frozen chicken. Skip said seafood is good, but when you think more is good, it's not. Many fish contain sumethin that can produce cancer. Read label, Google it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, a lot of seafood has high levels of mercury in it as well, man. So thank you for sharing that. And that's what I'm talking about, man. As I build my own apothecary, it's I appreciate that, man. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh man, that's good right there. He said the water buffalo horns too, my favorite. No rawhide. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very hard surface for them to clean their teeth on, man. And like I'm telling you, man, a lot of things can go wrong with your dog through their mouth. Do y'all ever pinch between your dog's toes and then smell your fingers? If it smell like
you can smell it if you got yeast though.
Yeah, but you can catch it early when it's subtle. You know what I'm saying? I like to use not but what they're eating can cause that yeast to build up in their bloodstream, and that's where. Yep. And so I like to use a oatmeal bath to help out with that smell while I'm working on lowering the yeast levels of my dog.
Yeah.
And then I use pet cologne as well. But I tell you what, if you're using it to mask a smell, it's like, for lack of a better term, if a lady has bad hygiene practices and you're dealing with her, man, there's a pH imbalance there, and if you cover it up with scent, you're not fixing the problem. You're putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. So I say that as a cautionary tale to I'm not using the oatmeal to mask the smell, but oatmeal actually has some healing properties to it as well when applied to the skin and coat.
90% of oh my bad, go ahead, bro.
No, you go ahead, bro.
90% of the smell that comes from our bodies, dogs' bodies, animals' bodies, come from internal. So that means it's what you're putting in your body that kicks out that smell.
For sure. Yeah, man. And it's I think that a lot of different smells. Like even this is one of the episodes right here where you got to be a real person that likes dogs to even understand this. Dirty Dog Kennel was a big dog, but even down to how my dog's poop smell, like it should only be so pungent. It should only be so pungent, man. Like it's I get it. It's dog poop. It's dog scat. It's gonna stink. But if it's runny, if it's overtly obnoxious, man, something ain't right internally, man.
Yeah, right. Overly lubricated. Yeah. And then also, like we talked about the colors before as well. Now, mind you, if you're using foods with dyes in them, you should expect that.
Yeah.
When I feed them, sometimes I might the scoop might be just a little too much of pumpkin puree. You're gonna see it. You know?
Yeah. And that's what I was getting at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Discoloration, I can't really go off of that depending on what you're feeding. What's the one? I think it's like Alpo or Kibble and Bits or something like that. Like, man, they poop will come out looking like the different colors of the rainbow, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's because they got like, I don't know. I don't even know what causes that, but I think it's because they use dyes in those foods. That's a crazy question. He said, anybody ever had a dog has cellulitis? Or even know just something else to look for? I haven't seen that, but hey, that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't even know what it looked like.
Yes, you do. Okay, so cellulitis, if I'm reading this right, I'm understanding it correct. You see it a lot in people. When a person is obese, they'll have like the little potholes in their thighs typically is where it appears at.
Cellulite. Yeah, I know exactly what that is. Yeah.
And so I've never seen it in dogs personally, but I you know what? Let me Google it. We got Google it. Let's Google it.
Yeah. Because if that's the case, I see that all the time with with the typical house pet. You know, the one that sits under the table, eats at the table with the
So check this out. The Google answer. Like I said, I don't know, so I'm just Googling it. Okay. Cellulitis. Yes, dogs can get cellulitis. Cellulitis is the bacterial skin infection that causes redness, swelling, pain, and warmth in the affected area. It is also commonly caused by Staphylococcus and Streptococcus, which are actually prevented by the 7-way and 5-way shots.
So dogs can get staph?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
In dogs, cellulitis can occur after a skin injury, such as a cut, scratch, or bite. It can also develop in areas where there's a chronic skin inflammation, such as dogs with allergies and eczema. Symptoms of cellulitis that may include redness and swelling of the affected area, pain and tenderness, warm to the touch, pus or discharge, fever, and lethargy. Let's see how to treat this. That's a good question. Cellulitis prevention for dogs. All right, so here's some preventatives. To prevent cellulitis in dogs, keep wounds clean and address any infections promptly to stop bacteria from entering the skin. Regularly grooming and skin checks can help to catch and treat small cuts, scrapes, or bites before they become infected. Other prevention methods include managing underlying skin conditions, maintaining flea and tick control, and keeping the skin folds clean and dry, especially for certain breeds. And when they say especially for certain breeds, I'm assuming they're talking about dogs like Shar-Peis or dogs that have a looser skin. But definitely, that is the preventative cellulitis at its basis. Obviously, and thank you for that, Skip. But that's obviously something that you want to look into, man, because that's something I was unaware of. It wasn't something I ever thought about. See, this is why we had this episode right here is going to be a repeated episode later on. Give it some months, whatever. Because things happen. In the wintertime, you got different health issues you have in the summertime. In the spring as well. In the spring and the woolly boogers and critters are coming back out. The different biting insects are coming back out. And in the summertime, they're in full swing. So yeah, man. Also, while we're talking about the wintertime, my wife was saying that one of her friends in South Carolina, they said they got snow yesterday.
Dang.
Yeah, so we was just talking about the straw in yesterday's episode. For those of y'all on the East Coast, man, if y'all experience that stuff, man, there are some legalities behind temperatures, and I wanted to share that with y'all as well. I know at least in South Carolina and in Texas, if it drops below 32, they will give you issues if your dogs are outside without adequate heat and shelter. Okay, so you just got to be very, very aware of what your laws are in your area. In Arizona, if it drops below 38, they can fool with you if the dog is outside and they don't believe that's okay. In Texas, if it's above 100 degrees for more than 8 hours, the dog needs to be inside. These are things that, I'm not telling you what Andre Williams thinks. I'm telling you what the law says at least in the city of San Antonio and Bexar County. So yeah, over 100 degrees, man. Do your due diligence, man. If you can get a fan out there on them, get a fan out there on them. If they got to be outside, get them some shaded area. And then I would even get one of the little pointed thermometers where you can point it to the area where the dog is resting at, so that you can illustrate that even if the dog is outside in 100-degree weather, due to adequate shade, cooling water, and other things of that nature, that the dog's resting area is under that 100-degree temperature. All right. And these are not home remedies. These are remedies for them people coming to get your dogs.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. So I know I kind of went in on the cancer today, y'all, because that one was seeing that dog die of cancer like that. That hit a little different, man. Another thing that I want to ask y'all too is, if you know a dog has been bred off a dog that has cancer, or that has produced a dog that has cancer, what do y'all do with that in y'all's? Is that a grounds for culling?
If it has cancer?
Yeah. No. Let's say you have a dog, right? That dog doesn't have cancer, but it produces a puppy and it goes to somebody and they're like, yeah, I had a dog, it's a good dog, but it died of cancer. How do you take that?
It depends, man. if it's one dog, it could have been the environment that the dog was in, the feed. You know, it could be a whole bunch of stuff. If it was multiple dogs, then yeah. Or if it's one per litter or something like that, yeah. But if it was one dog, man, I would be trying to look into, you know, asking them all types of questions of how they fed it, what they, you know, they typical, what they, you know, did on a regular basis. It could be a whole bunch of stuff like we were just going through, you know, some of the stuff, were they feeding any kind of preventatives? Were they worming them on a regular basis? Where, you know, all of that stuff plays a part, you know.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let me get to this question by brother Rodney Morris, man. Thank you for coming through, Rodney. Salute. He asked, are there any remedies for stomach bloat and in dogs? And here's what I was able to ascertain. And it says bloat in dogs, particularly the life-threatening condition called gastric dilation, volvus GDV, cannot be treated at home and is a veterinary surgical emergency. Any attempt at home and treatment will delay critical care and significantly decrease the dog's chance of survival. If you suspect your dog has bloat, you must seek medical emergency veterinary care immediately. Signs of bloat: a visibly swollen, hard, or distended abdomen that feels tight like a drum. Wrenching or attempting to vomit without producing anything, unproductive wrenching. Excessive drooling. Relentless pacing or hunched posture due to pain. Signs of shock as a high heart rate and weak pulse. Also, for those of y'all who don't know, in humans, shock will cause your skin to go flush. If you're black, you'll turn almost gray. If you're white, you'll turn almost blue. When shock is and if you're any other colors in between in the spectrum, it will be a dark discoloration of the skin for shock when you're in deep shock. All right. I just took a class called TCCC before this week, and they was talking about treating shock and everything. And I'm gonna share these little military training tactics. But when you're treating for shock, communication is key. You want to keep the person or the dog focused on you, so you can get them to the medical care they need. All right. So with shock, it's just as much mental as it is physical. You don't want a person or a dog to go to sleep in shock, because typically they go to sleep in shock, they don't wake up. All right. It's just like a concussion or anything else, man. There's some times where stay awake, stay alert, stay alive is important in those situations. All right. So I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, brother Rodney Morris, for that one, I'm sorry. There is no. I don't have an answer to help with remedies for that. I'm certain there are probably people who have combated the non-life-threatening version of bloat. When you have complete gastric torsion, you need help, because they got to open that stomach back up so that the food can pass through from the esophagus to the stomach, from the stomach to the colon, and be utilized for energy and nutrients. And that dog is not getting any of those with bloat, with a full-on bloat.
Mm-hmm.
Little J said, we got a little snow yesterday, and the gas house dropped down to 21 last night. My dogs had 6 inches of cedar chips and a large warm meal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Another thing is, man, with the snow, just like I was mentioning yesterday, snow kind of wafts. So make sure y'all take y'all hand, try to keep your hand as warm as you can. Like keep it in my pocket or keep a glove on it. And then obviously check to make sure that your cedar didn't get wet from any of the precipitation in the air. Precipitation and moisture is going to dampen that and allow it to freeze, causing the dog basically laying on ice chips, So definitely make sure they're in the warmest, dry environment you can provide for them in these trying winter times. Like they say on the Game of Thrones, winter is coming and the night is long. So yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
And also, man, it's some basic things you can do with that as well. Increasing the feeding, definitely is like this is something we beat down into the ground, but I think it doesn't go with it. You can't overlook those things of why people fatten their dogs up for the winter time. Why people do the things they do, man. It has purpose. It has legitimate reason for it happening. So, yeah.
man.
There are even certain foods that produce natural alkalinity, lemons and things of that nature. The citric acid can help out with staying warm as well. So, do your research. I'm not here to tell you how to do your dogs, but my dogs are indoor when the weather is inclement. So I don't deal with those problems the same way other brothers deal with those problems. Some of y'all have better answers than I do just because of the way you keep your animals. My dogs get crated at anything above 95 to 98, and they get crated at anything that's below about 40, 45. Do they have to? No, they would do just fine outside. But I live in such a dense community. I don't even want to deal with the backlash of the Karens and the fence peepers and all that stuff. I don't even want to deal with that. So I get them inside, and anytime it's even question them.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Big A. I've given my spiel on the preventatives. Like I said, the home remedy. I basically got carried away. We can go to the health and nutrition, and I think that's what we do next week. I'll go into the health and nutrition of a working dog diet that I use, and obviously, like y'all can see the pictures. Like the pictures I have. These are my dogs. This is the results of the type of feeding stuff I'm talking about. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I like the way my dogs look personally, and so I will share that with y'all of how I achieved the physique that I am able to achieve. If you like it, you can use it. If you don't like it, what I'm saying, chew the meat and spit out the bones. So,
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dang, that's your second one this morning, huh, Big A?
My fourth one. Yeah, fourth. Number 4. Yeah.
Number 4. God dang. That boy putting in work, man. Salute, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I know one thing though. I'm not going out in the public today, man. Well, what NBA YoungBoy say? I'm gonna hop in the camera. I ain't going outside today.
Yeah.
I done handled literally everything I need to handle for today already. So like,
you worked out?
That worked out. Had my tea. I ain't had breakfast yet. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm fasting until after 9 o'clock this morning. So I'm about to be probably grumpy after the show. I'm just be real with you.
Yeah.
Got my reading in this morning. Like literally, I just want to sleep, man. I want to sleep, bro. I got a video to edit for tomorrow. For tomorrow's live, special guest.
Yeah.
But I do that whenever I feel like it, man. But I'm on that Bruno Mars. Yellow One, what they do, big dog. Man, Yellow One, you got a special shout out yesterday in the interview too, man. Salute, bro. Salute, man. Big ups. But yeah, man. I feel like Bruno Mars Day. Today I don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It is every now and then you need one of them days, man, to just reconstitute. Like all the things I needed to do are done. I ain't going lifting today, none of that stuff, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bro. Yesterday, Big A had to talk me off a ledge, man. I was about to somebody in traffic, bro. Man. It was people was running late to work and stuff, man. That morning rush, people getting to work, people just being crazy, man. Pissing me off. But overarchingly, man, I just want to say thank you to the Bulldog community, man. Thank you to the dog world. Thank you to all the trainers, all the medicine men out there. Because I don't think we talk about enough about the medicine men or those apothecars. They already know all this stuff that we talking about. Your dog got a protein imbalance, give a little bit of cat food. I learned that from OG, and it worked. It worked. It was good. The dog, the puppy was showing a little bit of signs of rickets, and the cat food, the extra protein helped. Obviously, sunlight, proper education, proper nutrition are the best way, and a proper veterinary regimen are the best way to do it. But If you need a little help, you can do that. Or I learned this year that when a dog is suffering through eclampsia, that I haven't released it yet, yellow one, but I learned this year that if a dog is suffering from eclampsia, you can give a little bit of Tums if you don't have nothing else, and that can help. That can help with the eclampsia, man, because it has a little bit of calcium in there to help out. But the dog could have a calcium deficiency, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying not to go get calcium supplements for your dog or prenatals. I'm not saying to replace prenatals with Tums. What I'm telling you is in a tight spot. All of this stuff is for in a tight spot. It should never be replaced the best time in practice. It's just to help
the
you
government
out.
shutdown.
Yeah.
Yeah. In COVID, you know,
because I can hear it now, man. Somebody else will hear this and they'll regurgitate this information. They'll be like, "Yeah, Dre said all you need is Tums. You don't even need no calcium and no prenatals." And that's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm saying is niggas get down on their fun sometimes. I understand. I've been there, and for all the people that say, "Man, you shouldn't have dogs. You can't afford to have them," man. Let me tell you something, bro. I guarantee you, there's an injury right now that you can't afford. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you there's an injury right now that you can't afford with your dog, but you still want to give them the best chance. That's all I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to replace the best practices or the most guaranteed way to handle something. I'm not telling you that the best way to treat parvo is at home. I don't know that. But what I am saying is at least give the dog a fighting chance. You're just not gonna do nothing. I can't afford to go to the vet, so I ain't gonna just sit here and watch him die. No, man, that's to me that is dumb. You know, that's dumb. You know.
Yeah. Little Jay, man, I'm drinking some unsweetened carbonated water, man, H2O with a little bit of fizz. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. You should. That's what I'm saying. School crap. Like, you can give calcium supplements as often as prescribed on the label, but in a pinch, like the female I had with eclampsia, or like even Benadryl. That's one of the things I wouldn't give my dog Benadryl every day. But if they have an infection and you can't afford the Apoquil or one of those other medicines that's for the things that Benadryl like that are for, you know, for allergies. You can break a Benadryl tablet in half and give it to a dog just to help out until you can get the right stuff for it to start their not prevention, but the treatment of
the vet told me get a dog Benadryl, you know, back in the day. You like shit, you know. Yeah, that came from the vet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And but nah, I get what you're saying. He said also I do have a proven remedy to beat parvo at home. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. And let me say this too, man, because like this was gonna happen, school crab, and like if you beat it right, and then somebody else comes to you to get your remedy, and their dog is a little bit further along, or the dog's immune system is not as good, and let's say it didn't work. It's not the person's fault that's giving you the advice that it don't work. They're just telling you what worked for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like we like to point the fingers and play the blame game, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, man, we all know that even if you go to the vet, even the vet doesn't have a greater than 70% chance of saving your dog from parvo. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's one of the things where these brothers are just trying to drop this information and help you out. You know what I mean? You do with it what you want to with it. If you don't trust it, don't do it.
And the vet can pass out diseases like they pass out the bill too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you ever look at the results of some of the medication they give your dog, it'll fix one problem and create another one. Just like medicines in humans. You know, and that's why I think we should do a human apothecary episode as well. You know, everything we name for these dogs that prevents cancer is also beneficial in humans for cancer prevention as well. Just so y'all track. It's not one thing on this list that is not humanly consumable on the list that I read out earlier.
Yeah, and that's pretty much why I started saying, you know what, dogs eat better than me. I'm about to start eating what the dogs eat. You know. Not to kibble or nothing, but I mean, like, from all the remedies and, you know, stuff that we were just talking about, the berries, you know, the honey, the turmeric, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff that we feed the dogs, I ingest myself.
Man, salute, yes sir. Streetport Mike in the building. What's good, big dog, man? Top of the morning to you. Mm-hmm. And y'all, we had like literally sitting here fooling Big A. We done hit this hour mark, man.
Yeah, man.
we appreciate y'all, man. Like this, y'all started cooking toward the end of the episode, man. We're gonna have to follow up on this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and that's fact. Schoolcraft, he said parvo treatment only works if you catch it early enough. And that's the thing. Most of the time, by the time that homie or that person come reaching out to you, it's because they done tried every. They don't waste the time. Just like with that bloat thing, they don't waste so much time, and then they want you to fix a problem that could have been just prevented early on. The early onset of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to a lady last night. My cousin, shout out to my cousin, man. Shout out to Big A, man. My cousin talked about going to barber school, so I went with him to orientation at the barber school here in Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady was like, I had on my Samurai Kennels t-shirt, so she asked questions and stuff, and she was telling me about she has 2 pits, and I'm like, okay. When she says that, I'm like, all right, cool. You don't have pits, you have pit-like animals.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly, Big A. And so she's like, yeah, I don't want to put them together because I don't want to risk them fighting. And I'm like, okay, look, man, all these problems you're bringing to me, you probably should have looked at that before you got these dogs. And she has 4 of them now. She has 4 of them now. So
responsibility.
She probably watching right now. I introduced to the channel. Her name is Sam. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sam. And this is not to bash you, Sam, but it's just to let you know that if we're gonna train and we're gonna help eliminate some of these behavioral issues that you have. And I told you this last night in person. It's not, it's not nothing new that you're hearing. You're gonna have to be consistent with what I'm telling you to do. If you're serious about having these dogs together, I actually have videos coming out on Samurai Canine showing the dogs in close proximity, walking together, working together, doing things of that nature, man. And the one thing she did tell me that she had last night was she does have good pack structure as far as she does not allow the dogs to jump on her or other people when she comes in the house. She's already familiar with entering the door first. She doesn't know how to use a break stick, which is fine. Like, we'll work on that. But yeah, like there's some things that you have to learn, and gender does not save you from these dogs doing what dogs do. So just shout out to Sam, man. I appreciate you and thank you. But yeah, shout out to cosmetology school as well, man. They're gonna get my cousin right, man. I think he heard you on Men at Work talking about how you could be a barber and go down to another country and without speaking the language, you can still get money. Like, I think you kind of set the tone for that. He's been watching the last couple weeks or whatever. So shout out to City, man.
Hey,
shout out to City.
Shout out City, boy, man. City.
Yeah, man. But Big A, we passed that hour mark, man. If you want to do your part remarks, man, we can get up out of here. Like, it's up to you, bro.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is, man. Men at Work at 10 a.m. Central, man. But other than that, that's it, bro.
All right, man. Once again, y'all, this was the Home Remedies episode for Healing Up from the Yard Up. I'm going to be taking the information y'all shared with me today, man. I learned a lot, believe it or not, from the chat. Can we give another yo to the chat, Big A? I know that's kind of your thing. I did it yesterday, but that's your thing.
Yeah, no, you go ahead and do it, man. It's up there.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother Pitwise in the building, man. Salute, big dog.
Hey, what's happening?
Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Shout out to Paul Johnson, man. He said salute, good show. Hey, my boy Paul was up in the rafters, and he was in the VIP section chilling, man. He said, man, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I be having to be in the VIP section sometimes too, y'all, and there ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We just glad y'all here. For all of y'all that's like YouTube popular or internet popular, man, sometimes you have to watch the shows and just watch them because you just want to enjoy them, man. And you can't do that, man, because I don't always want to watch the chat. I just want to hear what they got to say, Shout out to Bill and Mike Dan last night. I was through there. I was in the VIP section. Seen J-Bo on there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like it's sometimes I'm just in the VIP section. I make sure I hit that like button though, for sure. But y'all know how we end this show, man. Big A kill the music, so I know what time it is, man. For those of y'all that pray, please stay. If you don't pray, it's no smoke. I still hope that you have the best life. Your animals are the best life. Your families. I hope that you are blessed in abundance with finances, health, wealth, knowledge, and a sound mind. But here we go. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.